Welcome to episode 95 of the Whole City Career Manager series here on FIFA 16. And with only a month left until FIFA 17 comes out, we're going to speed through some of the not so important games, but we'll still hit on those main ones. First one right off the bat, we are at the Etihad versus Manchester City. We'll see Manchester City get most of the best chances in this game as the ball makes its way over to De Bruyne from here. Benzema, he's going to send the ball in across, and Fernandinho at the back post couldn't put it away. Joe Hart also had a big game here as Amarte will make a run down the middle. And the best shot we had all game on frame, but Hart stretches to get it. Laid on here, Denier gets a chance from close range, fires it off the crossbar, and then his header goes wide. And it comes out as a 0-0 draw, our fourth such result, as in the draw, in a row. But then we'll move on to back at home versus Queen's Park Rangers. And QPR had the best chances here, and it basically comes down to missed opportunities as the ball's going to bounce around, bouncing to Leroy Fer, and he stings Herrera's hands, but the danger is avoided. Then a back pass here. It comes to Klaus. He's going to play it along to Fer. And Luongo will send the ball in, but Sandro takes one too many touches, and the goal is averted. Niang had the best opportunity for Hull. So he gets the ball in here behind, but the save from Green keeps it scoreless. And a mistake here. Mackey didn't capitalize on. And once again, it's a scoreless draw. Fifth draw in a row, second of the scoreless variety. Things were better as we headed to South London to face Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace picks up the first chance when Slimani slips one here to Williams. He fires a shot that's off the crossbar. He goes to chase the rebound, and he puts that off Ureta. Then a great little 1-2 here nets the first goal for Ruben Neves in the Premier League. And finally, it's 1-0. The advantage is doubled later on when Ibe plays the ball to Xanadu on this corner. He's going to slip it through Dawson. The two center backs team up, and it's 2-0 Hull City. Niang misses an opportunity to make it 3-0 when he gets a pass here from Amarte, but pushes it just wide of the far post. Ureta makes two great saves as the ball gets to Suarez here. He fires a shot, and the rebound comes and pushes that out for a corner. But Crystal Palace will get one here in stoppage time as Slimani gets the header at the near post, flashes it to the far post, but it comes out a 2-1 Hull City win to stop that run of draws at 5. But we'll go back home to face the league leaders in Manchester United. Full coverage here. Let's take a look at the table. They sit 3 points clear. We are back in 4th after dropping 10 points in that run of draws. Niang, Ibe, Snodgrass across the tops. Sinkgraven, Neves, Amarte, Robertson, Dawson, Zanadeo, Aurelio, and Ureta. United come out in a 4-1-4-1. Rooney will be up top. Martial, Fellaini, Herrera, Mata, Schneiderlin, Rojo, Glenn, Jones, Darmian. Victor Valdez getting the start between the sticks. Schneiderlin will punch that out wide for Martial. Plays that forward for Rooney. Rooney gives it back to Martial. Martial's in a dangerous spot here, but his shot is pulled just wide. Goal kick. Collision there. Neves gives that to Amarte. Amarte forward for St. Graven. Can we get it back here? Niang, he's in behind the defense, cuts it inside. He's going to lead it off for Amarte, and Amarte should have had that tied up at 1-1. Mata to Schneiderlin. Oh, in between two defenders there. Schneiderlin now in the box. This is dangerous area. And he puts one across the face of Irureta. Manchester United take a 1-0 lead. Ibe. Forward for Neves. He slides that through for Snodgrass. Cut it outside. Plays that through. St. Graven with a chance. And he's taken down. No call. Unbelievable there. Fellaini will head that back to Rojo. St. Graven is in the way. Snodgrass wins that off Martial. Back into St. Graven. To Amarte, slides that through for Jordan Ibe with a chance to equalize here. Victor Valdez comes up with a big save. Corner kick. Darmian gives that to Mata. Out to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin has a man there, but Garso steps in to take it away. Can we find an equalizer here? 20 minutes remaining. Steps around one. Now gives it to St. Graven. Gives it back to Gerso. There's a foul there, but Valdez comes up with another save, and it's a corner kick. 20 minutes remaining. Herrera plays that forward for Depay. Big touch there towards the corner. Keeps it in bounds. Looping cross in. Gerso wins it, but it's going to be picked up by Darmian. He heads it to Schneiderlin. A couple touches away from goal. Now turns around. Plays that forward for Mata. Inside to Herrera. He's going to give it to Schweinsteiger, and that shot just barely misses, making it 2-0. United sitting deep. All the men in behind the ball. Have to break through here if we're going to get an equalizer. Livermore now. Great run there by St. Graven. He's going to touch it around one, and he fires a shot, and Valdez pops it up and then collects it. So it's a 1-0 loss. We fall to the league leaders and our first defeat of the season. We'll take a look at the ratings before moving on. It looks like St. Graven was our best with a 6.8. Undoubtedly, Victor Valdez will most likely get man of the match. We'll check here with a 7.9. But back to the grind. So it'll be Capital One Cup action, round of 16 versus Blackpool. And this is an absolute blowout. Powell gets things started off with a great little solo effort here. Goes around one, in between three defenders there, and he puts it into the far post. 1-0. It took us 36 minutes. Then Diame takes over on the edge of the box, fires one in the far corner. 2-0 going into halftime. Then a nice ball through here from Mailer to Gerso. Gerso is going to turn it, finds Dio at the near post. 3-0. Blackpool punishes a poor clearance here as Cullen turns and gets one back. 3-1 Manchester, just over 10 minutes remaining. But Diamande is going to complete his hat trick as a nice ball slid through here, touch away, and by the keeper, 4-1 Hull City. So we'll advance further into the Capital One Cup. But we'll move on to the road again, just slightly up the road to Sunderland. And there's not much action to show from this game, as Sunderland hit the crossbar twice here, Gomez with the header there, cleared away. Neves picks up his second on the season with a great little solo effort here, dribbling around several, holding off a defender, and puts it in off Pickford. So Hull City take a 1-0 lead just over 15 minutes in. Niang's struggles continue. He does take that off the defender and then has the pace to get around one, but Pickford gets enough of it to push it wide. And Kazri has one fine free kick here. Oh, off the outside of the post. But it comes away as a 1-0 Hull City victory. The final match of this episode will be back at home versus Everton. They sit, I believe, 4th in the league as this is played. It'll be Diamande, Ibe, Snodgrass, Sinkgraven, Neves, Amarte, Robertson, Dawson, Zenadeo, Aurelio, and Irureta. Everton come out in a 4-2-3-1. They still have Lukaku up top, Dallin behind, Linehan, McCarthy, Oviedo, Funes Mori, Holgate, and Robles. So kind of a weak lineup for Everton unless they've sold off some of their better players. Dal plays one up the line to Lukaku. Lukaku cuts it inside on the edge of the area. He's going to fire a shot. Stings Aretta's hands. Ariello's there. Not cleared away well. Oviedo gives that to McElhaney. Shots blocked. Falls to Snodgrass. Oviedo takes that off, and that's going to be a throw. Robertson plays that to Sinkgraven. Dribbles around one. And nice ball through here for Diamande. Diamande has a shot. He tries to cut it back to the near post, but it's off the outside and out for a goal kick. Oviedo, nice move around the defender. Can't decide to send that in. Now he's going to send one in. It's brought down by Grant. Grant's going to give it to McCarthy. Tries to slide one through. Dowell's there. It falls to Lukaku. Lukaku at the near post. He puts that off the crossbar, and that's going to go out for a throw at the end of the first half. Neves will take that opening kick. Gives it to Ibe. Ibe cut it inside. Pushes that through for Diamande. He's going to give it to Neves. Neves cuts it back inside to Diamande, and Diamande misses, hits it off the support beam. Not having the game I thought he would. Aurelio. Oh, poked away by Barclay. Barclay's going to send it in, and Lukaku punishes us for that mistake. 35 minutes left, 1-0 Everton. Everton looking at chance to double it here. Holgate. Oh, that's a foul there. Grant will play that over to McElhaney. Diamande, though, turns that up. Sinkgraven slides it through for Neves. He's got Snodgrass. Snodgrass with a chance to get a goal, and it's off the post, and Holgate's going to clear that away. Robertson pushes that over to Amarte. Sinkgraven sends that forward to Niang. He's just on. Niang turns it in, and he gets it by Robles. His first touches of the game, and it's all knotted up 1-1. Throw into Amarte on the edge of the box. He'll give that to Livermore. Livermore will turn. Sinkgraven, nice touch away from the defender, and just like that, it's 2-1 Hull City. We've come back here in the final 10 minutes to take the lead and maybe get all 3 points. And that's the way it's going to end. It's a 2-1 victory as we steal all 3 points away in the final 10 minutes. Sinkgraven gets man of the match with an 8.5 rating as he and Niang pick up the goals. Niang with a nice appearance there off the bench. The assist going to Sinkgraven and Livermore. But that's going to be all for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.